Twisty's Storytime Adventures. Mr. Twisty's Storytime Adventures. Mr. Twisty's Storytime Adventures. Here comes Mr. Twisty.
Hi there, friends. I'm Mr. Twisty, coming your way with stories and laughter for you every day. From my tree house on the ground, where the fun never ends with magic, balloons, and stories. Let's be best friends with jokes that'll delight, sometimes, and magic tricks too. Each day brings new wonders and joy just for you. Adventures await with each turn of the page. Come join the excitement no matter your age. We'll twist up some fun with balloons of all shapes and dive into stories through forests and lakes. Creativity's key in all that we do, so let's get started. There is so much to do. Hi friends, welcome back to another Storytime adventure. I love hanging out with you every week, and I'm so happy to see you again. Oh no, I can feel some seriously cheesy jokes coming. What has 4 legs but can't walk? A table! How do you make the number 1 disappear? Put a G in front of it and it's gone! Oh, what does a cat have that no other animal does? Kittens! Oh my goodness. Does your family have a special story? Have you ever had a funny dream? My friend's daughter had a dream where she was cleaning the house with a chocolate mop. I think if I had a chocolate mop, I would mop beautiful designs and then eat them. I love chocolate. Do you? Do you know it takes 400 cocoa beans to make a pound of chocolate? That's a lot. Did you know that while chocolate is yummy and delicious for people, it's poisonous and dangerous for dogs and cats? So enjoy your chocolate, but don't share with your dog. Do you know what I want to share? This week's story, Caroline and the Chocolate Mop, by my friend Tony Leva. In a big red house in the middle of town lived a yellow-haired girl in a pink nightgown. Up in her room, she would hide and play with her brother named Christian. She would spend the day. One chilly night with stormy skies, she tried and tried to close her eyes. But in quiet rooms, it can be hard to sleep. The house makes sounds and shadows creep. So in the comfort of her nice warm bed, she pulled the covers up over her head, and to block out scary thoughts from the day, she let her imagination drift away. It was 9:30 when she heard a drop. Could it be my chocolate mop? Caroline giggled aloud with delight. She jumped out of bed and flicked on the light. The mop rested by the window near the door. Down the hallway, she could hear Daddy snore. It was now her time to have some fun. Through the sleepy house she would run. As her brother Christian slept next door, she quietly left her room to mop the floor. Creeping down the stairs, drip, drip, drop, covering the carpet with her chocolate mop. Like a twirling top, she couldn't stop painting the windows with her chocolate mop. Caroline swirled through the halls and gooey chocolate streaked the walls. Caroline, Daddy called as globs of chocolate stained the wall. Back to her bedroom she would run before Daddy discovered all her fun. But back in her room, as she feared, her chocolate mop suddenly disappeared. As if awakened from a bad dream, Caroline began to scream, chocolate mop, where is my chocolate mop? Chocolate mop, I want my chocolate mop. And suddenly, in the doorway, Daddy was there with his bedtime slippers and messy hair. Christian also awoke when his sister cried. Now he stood sleepy by Daddy's side. Here is your chocolate mop, Daddy said. This will help you get back to bed. But it wasn't a chocolate mop, alas. In his hand was a big, tall glass of chocolate milk. Daddy passed the milk to Caroline with a hug, then he dropped to one knee and wiped the rug, and with his pretend rag he cleaned the floor, washed the bedroom windows and scrubbed the door. Daddy cleaned for a long good while, until Caroline said stop, with a chocolate smile. She inspected the room with a careful eye, then Christian asked Daddy if he could try. You missed a spot, Christian said, and wiped a glob of chocolate off Daddy's head. He rubbed a pretend spot off Daddy's nose, cleaned his ear, and brushed his clothes. They all cleaned the room for a good long while. I'm glad it's not a real chocolate mop, Daddy said with a smile. And as his children grew, the story stayed. He loved it so much it would never fade. When chocolate milk can be a chocolate mop, dreams come true, and time can stop. And with 2 empty glasses, Daddy knew, this will always make me think of you. Mr. Twisty's Storytime Adventure is brought to you by Birthday Buddy, the magical birthday countdown companion, like Elf on a Shelf, but making birthdays magical. For more information, visit MrTwisty.com.
Well, I was able to track down the book online, and you can too with your parents' permission. Check it out in the link below in the description. Thanks again to my friend Tony Leva and his daughter Caroline for allowing me to share their funny story. Check it out. What did you like about that story? I thought it was funny to picture mopping with a chocolate mop. I thought it was funny that she accidentally said chocolate mop instead of chocolate milk. Do you like to be silly? I love to be silly. Wait, I feel some serious silly coming on. Now getting paid to sleep, that would be a dream job. Oh man, I should stop. But I'm feeling super silly. Why was the broom late? It overswept. What do you call a lamb covered in chocolate? A chocolate bar. What kind of candy is never on time? A chocolate. Wait. Do you see some? Are you pointing at me? Oh, no, you see something? Auntie Twirly's here! Let's get her! Abracadabra, abracaswirly, won't you join us, Auntie Twirly?
Hey, Mr. Twisty! Hi, everybody!
Hi, Auntie Twirly. Are you wearing a birthday hat?
I sure am, but it's a little dirty and kind of old. I was hoping for a new one. Tomorrow's my birthday. Just one day left, right, Artie? Artie's my birthday countdown buddy.
Wow! Happy almost birthday! Say, why didn't the teddy bear want to share your birthday cake? It was already stuffed! Speaking of cake, what flavor of birthday cake are you going to have tomorrow, Auntie Twirly?
Chocolate! And I can't wait to share it with my friends and family.
Chocolate cake is fun and delicious, but it's even more fun when you share. I like to share everything, especially stories. All right, friends, before I go, I want to make Auntie Twirly a birthday hat to celebrate her birthday.
Twisty? Well, I gotta go, but it was so fun celebrating my birthday with you all. Bye, Mr. Twisty. Bye, everybody.
Well, I have to go now, but let's meet up again next week right here in my treehouse. Okay, I promise next week a whole lot more of everything that made today special. I hope you'll join us next week for another Mr. Twisty's Storytime Adventures. Bye-bye, see you next week.
Mr. Twisty's Storytime Adventures. Mr. Twisty's Storytime Adventures. Mr. Twisty's Storytime Adventures. So much fun with Mr. Twisty.